Hey, baby.
This is crazy.
Bro, did you run across the water?
Hey, I've been handling business. It's okay now. It's okay. You have to come clean with me. Like, I have to know who you told about Compound B. Hey, come on.
Yeah, this is a trap.
This is you and me. New York strip, chocolate chip cheesecake.
So she wasn't afraid to
I
eat.
remember
All right.
thinking, here's someone who isn't afraid to be happy.
Living her
And I
best
felt
life.
for you, right then and there.
Okay. What? Bro. This man is heartless.
Well,
We kind of knew it was a ploy, though, guys.
family. I'll always be watching over you. Always.
Do something crazy, bro.
Attaboy. Oh, and the misplaced Asian girl.
I'll find her.
Guys, this show is getting very good.
Massage de bird with olive oil.
Like, it
then a
sucked
sprinkle
me
of
in
salt and pepper.
in a way that makes me want to watch more than I actually
18 and
can.
20 minutes to keep it from drying
At a
out
time, at
is
least.
very important.
Listen, guys. Guys, the entire point of that scene is to find out exactly what A-Train was doing, right? When he obliterated the guy's girlfriend, all right? That's the only purpose of that scene, kind of. I mean, obviously you get there and you find out there's all types of craziness occurring, and then now you kind of instantly involve yourself in the situation. But if you want to gain her trust, she should probably not be chained up. But I understand why she's chained up, because she's absolutely crazy. So, listen, you involved yourself.
They're only letting me wear this one because apparently it's family friendly.
For the time,
Yeah, I'm surprised you came.
for the place where she's at, let's say. Yeah, I mean, I get it. If you're at some gospel festival, do you really need to be dressed like Nicki Minaj? Probably not.
I seem to remember you.
Christ. Believe Expo.
We wore the tires off of that car. These people are like
Family.
He is absolutely going to regret this.
Family.
Because they seem to have something, but yet it all is like a ploy. Like, when she finds out, I fear for you, sir.
And then there was all the, Flight 37 stuff. But a Xanax and a couple of Pinot Grigio later, here I am.
Yeah, great job.
Oh, hello.
Good idea. Mix those two
Do
things.
you want an autograph?
Honey, give him an order.
Perfect.
You have that teen round table in about 15. Are you ready?
Oh, she was born ready. I should know. I was there.
Great.
Do you want to come?
How about A-Train? Why does he get to run the way he runs? Or how do I get to hold the whole world in my loving embrace?
Can you?
Why were we...
So does everyone in the crowd have some type of power also?
Isn't that an easier, cheaper way for us to get to him?
And that's tax-free too, guys. Imagine. That's a tax-free $15,000. Oh yeah, makes sense.
I don't know how to blackmail anybody.
Huey, you've done a... Comparatively speaking, this will be a piece of cake.
I don't think it's going to be that easy.
I know.
It can't be that easy. Guys.
No.
The other thing was probably
Here
easier.
today,
That was just pushing a
remember
button.
the victims of transoceanic Flight 37, Dr. Julian Barrow, an esteemed French neurosurgeon.
You gonna say something?
We're all truly sorry for your loss.
Bro, he's such filth.
Where'd you go?
Expert level
The only
trash.
thing I hate more than blubbering people. What's your point?
My point is that you took action.
Okay.
That's what I love about you, Maeve.
Guys, what do these
Maeve,
things have to do with each other?
Nobody wanted that airplane to go down the way it did. Of course not.
Right.
And now, otherwise it was all for nothing.
It was all for nothing.
What did I tell you?
Let's just start right
boring
there.
Speeches?
Right. It's you. Pay attention to the issue here. Guys, I also noticed that Homelander never sits on the flag. I noticed that. Right? I mean, respect, absolutely. There's no reason for your posterior to be, even touching the flag. Even though, for some reason, people don't read anything, right? And then they still make, like, let's say, American flag bikinis. Because the last time never mind, bro. Let's not even get into that. But guys, you're really not supposed to be doing that, right? If you just read closely, okay, read very closely, you'll realize that is all technically inappropriate, right? To wear the flag.
Jesus also says to love your neighbor.
But if you love your neighbor, don't you want to save them from damnation? Yeah,
Right.
Look at it as good news. You have a chance to help your friend find eternal life.
Absolutely.
Right?
I'm a virgin. Yeah, I'm saving myself for my future husband.
Oh,
See?
clap it up,
Hebrews
everybody.
13:4. Let the bed be undefiled, for God will judge the immoral.
Absolutely.
Okay.
The existential plus.
Hey, don't do that.
Guys, my man. All right.
I can tell this guy has read the Bible completely in its completion. I can tell this guy has. And he's angry. A lot of people tend to be, right? But all right, let's get it.
Good talk. Think about it. I'm here all day, all right?
But that's crazy.
You piping it down just a little bit?
Firstly, don't disrespect someone's core beliefs. That's rule number one, right? Regardless of whatever religion you may be, it shouldn't affect the next person, right? I understand the concept of trying to, like, mission in a sense, guys, right? But if they're not your religion, I don't see the benefit of bringing someone into your religion. That's just for you. That should be something personal and deep within you, right? I just don't see the value in, like, forcing someone else to kind of deal with, not deal with, how about this? Forcing someone to emulate your religion, because you think that's the only way for, in a sense, salvation, right? But all right, let's get it.
To the nun. What about you, Huey? You believe in God?
I mean, I don't know.
What? Come off it.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think it's Morgan Freeman up there or anything, but...
Well, where are
can't all
these
be random
bugs coming
chaos.
from?
So you think that what happened to Robin was some kind of divine intervention? Is that what you're saying?
Yes.
Think about.
So what were you supposed to say? Yes, I've had premarital sex, go nuts.
Well, I'm pretty sure I wasn't supposed to lie to them, Mom.
No, you were definitely supposed to do that. That's how that works.
Baby.
You okay?
Fine. It's just, this place isn't what I remember.
Hey.
You've grown.
Huey? Hey, can I ask you something?
Yeah. Sure, of course. It's the least I could do.
Thank you.
That sounds like a big ask. Like, it felt like it. I mean, that felt very taxing for her. So it says, why are you trying to do this? Why are you asking me with 1.5 dates, to give you something basically valued at $15,000 for basically free, right? I mean, it's a little crazy.
Thanks, guys. Hey, how are you, girl?
But obviously, she'll just basically walk him in for the most part. What it feels like. Who is
Hey,
this
Billy.
person? Okay.
Right, you?
She's not really happy to see him
Just
at all.
took a lovely little stroll around St. John's. And you'll never guess.
You're not the only one whose life was ruined. She is my sister, and I love her, but she's gone. We need this to be over.
I mean, I guess that's one way of doing it. I mean, you can't hold out for forever, bro. Like, specifically if someone has been missing for the length of times that this person has been missing, yeah, you kind of you need something that can kind of ground you again. And unfortunately, it'll be a headstone with with dirt, guys. Oh, you guys are done now, guys. Oh yeah, yeah.
There you go. Good to meet you, pal.
Meet you.
How do you know Sterling?
Don't trust it.
You know, we met, like a few weeks ago, actually.
Ladies and gentlemen, I would like to welcome you one and all, and I would very much like to welcome...
Like, everything that's happening is burying this guy, like, deeper and deeper and deeper, right? Like, now she got you a ticket to get into here, right? So now, what are you going to do when she finds out that you're basically just playing her? So, there we go. You see, her money, her time, her being nice to you because she actually genuinely seems to like you, while you're just plotting behind her back the entire time.
Together, we will be rebaptizing you, my most loyal followers.
Most loyal means exclusively. I can afford $15,000, or I have $15,000 in disposable income, or I got a loan for $15,000 and I'm giving it to you. I'm gonna be paying it back for most likely the rest of my life, next about 20 years, right? Yeah, just so I can experience this one thing. It's not worth it, guys.
Just hold on 1 second. Let me just show
Okay.
you something.
Oh, you got there with you. Oh, okay.
What's wrong?
What do you want? You want a little bit of money? Are you here for money?
You ship boxes labeled as polio vaccine, but they're not really polio vaccine, are they? They're compound V.
Who the hell are you?
I want to know everything about him. Okay?
You know who he is. You know him intimately.
You tell me. It is weird. It's scary. You wind up just saying shit.
Okay.
Like, the positioning of the headstone itself should kind of set it. I think this right here is a couple of felonies. Right.
Let's not mince words about this. We were... America was...
By you.
Some people...
I mean,
They want me to...
well, okay, not all. Listen, not all of it was his fault, obviously. Like, the fact that it was already kind of being taken, and then he gets up there and then he starts acting absolutely terrible. With his eyes, he kind of burns through the pilot's dashboard, and then what do you think happens after that? Bro, it's kind of your fault. Like, it was already going bad, but I think they were going to live if you didn't do all that additional craziness, bro.
Come out here and...
Mastermind of this, whatever cave they're in, and introduce them to a little thing called God's judgment. That's what I think. Sounds like the American thing to do.
I mean, it kind of does sound like the American thing to do based off of what happened, on September 11th, guys, right? Like, immediately after the farce that happened after that, basically. So yeah, that's the American thing. This is ridiculous.
Sounds like the...
He's like his very own, like Jim Jones, guys. Just cult vibes.
I want you to get out. Okay? I want you to go back to your ivory penthouse where you can drink and whoever you want. Go back to Homelander.
Bro, what's the issue here?
Maeve? It's too hard.
I'm guessing they were like best friends or something. And then something happened, and then they just decided to never like deal with each other ever again. I mean, it happens. I mean, friendships, you know, they fail, they fade, guys. But I just don't understand why the drama behind it.
You always know what to do, okay? So just tell me what happened.
Don't tell her what happened. Don't tell her what happened. Don't. Okay, so. Okay, so. No. Okay, wait, hold on. All right, so. Not best friends or sisters.
If you.
Okay, so I'm guessing they were together, guys, at one time.
I don't know. What about the rest of us?
Your concern for me is very sweet. Maybe, maybe not.
Right.
So far,
I mean,
there only seems to be hidden.
Technically, they have all your voices, but not your face.
Took you to all the soup events? Please. All my friends are going to be watching on TV. Please.
Guys, I mean, there's a lesson to be learned here, I think, right? I mean, your kids are your kids. I mean, I get it. You've gotten older, right? And you realize that your life wasn't where it needed to be, so you put everything you had into your kids with hopes that they would become something that you wanted to become but really couldn't. And then you put all of that pressure onto your children. Like, what is the value in it for them? I mean, yeah, they're succeeding. Sure, great, right? But where's the value in it? It seems selfish. It's like dance moms, guys. It's selfish, bro. Or pageant moms.
It's not who you are either. And we're the same, you and I. Like eggs. Hard outside, soft inside, or pineapples, perhaps. Whatever those bastards got planned for you, you don't...
Guys, she definitely seems to understand like every word coming out of his mouth.
deserve it, mon gars.
Bro, don't do that. Don't do that. For what reason would you do this to you? Don't stand there. Get out of there. Okay. All right, well.
Lost control of the vehicle and crashed, catapulting the dolphin through the front windshield onto the road where it was run over by an Hello there, believe it.
Just please stop the music. Please stop. You want
Go
me
ahead.
to just suck it up and do this for you?
Yes.
You have no idea what I've been through.
No. She has. It's not about what's real. It's all about what you can actually portray to the masses, right? Because I mean, as you can see throughout this entire scene here, not just the scene, but the entire episode, it's literally showing you that things are not always correct, like to your face. Right? Well, how about this? No, in your face, they're perfectly fine and sane. Homelander's amazing, right? But behind the scenes, things are absolutely terrible. And I think what's kind of happening here is she's realizing that it's hard to keep faking for the masses when, in all actuality, she finds it ridiculous to continue to do so. That's what this whole episode is about.
I mean, I'm not so sure you're supposed to take it literally. It also says that it's a sin to eat shrimp. What?
Right. Yeah, listen.
If you're gay or if you're... Here's the truth.
Okay.
Anyone who tells you they know the answers is lying.
Absolutely.
And I know.
Right, clap it up. That was probably the best speech ever happened at this event.
Excuse me.
And there, you guys, he's absolutely in love now. He's smitten.
Yeah, and lots of it.
But what are they doing with it?
Oh my God.
Into a baby?
Jesus. Chosen but got my... He's consummated lab.
They're made in a lab?
Happened not too long ago, and I came here looking for a way to get out of the I'm in right now. And that wasn't fair to you, and I'm so sorry.
Let's trauma bond.
I really don't think there's anything that could help it anymore.
I'm so sorry.
No. I'm sorry.
You kind of just dumped that on her, bro. He walked up to her and was like, I'm going to lose this argument. Then out of nowhere, let me dump some terribleness on you. And how don't you hear this in a hospital? Because this is just sick, guys. It's sick.
Diabolical.
Right. Inappropriate workplace fraternizing.
Have I not been paying enough attention to you? You cannot be bad.
I think he's awaiting his punishment. Nah, bro, you're definitely caught. Right. Like the way this scene was set up, you were... Okay. Guys, I think the biggest part of this episode, or the lesson being taught here, is not everything is as it seems, right? So, for example, we have this, the female, that's her name. I'm not calling her female. Her title is the female, right? So we have the female, where she has always been this super crazy, chaotic character since we've first met her, right? She's always just been all over the place. And then at the end here, she goes and saves someone else's life because she has the ability to do so, right? Not everything is as it seems. You have all these people who are super religious depicting themselves as being above everything else. But in all actuality, they all have skeletons in their closet that are crazy, right? Super crazy. Okay, and then at the end, and then we have Starlight. Starlight being a character who is portraying like the innocent person. There are no issues with her mentally. She's the sane one of the seven. She's the only one that has any type of sanity involved, in her life. And she is now questioning everything around her. I mean, I guess it's easy to do that once you met your heroes and your heroes failed you. Your heroes became, honestly, villains. The heroes are actually the villains. They're the real villains. But the story is progressing amazingly. I love the energy that's being put out here, guys, into the world. It is very, very gory. I like it, though. I have no real complaints about the level of gore here. But all right, listen. If you guys want to see the full-length reaction, it is on Patreon at the second tier. And you guys all have an absolutely amazing day. Enjoy your day.